Alright, we are recording. So in this video we are going to go over area monitors. So I am going to use a pointer for this area monitor video, but you can use any dynamic object for your area monitor that you want. So I'll show you as we go along. But you're going to grab your pointer to start with, and we are going to open up the object browser, go to object properties, then we're going to scroll down to where it says boundary. Now the boundary, we are going to either select a box or a circle. You want to turn it on so you can see, and we're going to make the bottom go, make the top go, make the radius bigger. And this is how your area monitor size is going to adjust. So however big you want it, tall, small, and then you can change it back to a box if you want. Rectangle, super tall rectangle, bottom. But we're gonna go for a cylinder for our example. So that's how you make the area monitor size and the area. We're going to keep it on so we can see when we do some scripting. Then to show you, we can do it on pretty much anything. We're going to put down a wooden box. And we're going to go down. Come on, wooden box. Where is it? Boundary, there it is. I'm going to go box, make a box. And unfortunately, V4.3 still hasn't fixed the boundary on this, and it's off from the box itself. But as you can see, you can use pretty much anything for area monitor, but the pointer is going to be invisible unless you keep it on, and then that way you can do whatever you want. So we're going to delete this for now, and we are going to continue with our pointer. So now let's go into scripting. You want to select it, open up your scripting node, then you're going to hit Y, which is what I do, and you're going to add your object reference, which will be our pointer. So now we are going to go into our node browser, and we're going to go to events, on object entered area. Now we're going to need the area monitor to connect it to the pointer. So we're going to go back. We're going to go all the way down to variables basic and grab that area monitor. We're going to try to keep this neat. Connect the area monitor. And now the monitor object is going to be our pointer because that's what we want to use. So we are going to connect the pointer to the monitor object. Now for our event, this is when you're going to create your event after on object entered area. This is what's going to trigger it. So let's, for example, we are going to damage the player. So let's go to our objects, and we are going to get damage object. And you can do this to trigger anything you want. But this is what we're going to use as an example. Damage amount. We're going to put 50. And now your object is going to connect to the object. So doing it this way means any object that enters the object entered area is going to get damaged by 50. So any dynamic object, including us, AI, or a bot. As you see, when I ran in there, I got damaged by 50. Go out, go back in, hit by 50 again. Now we're going to go and open up the node graph again. So that will trigger your event for any object that entered the area. Now we are going to disconnect this. say you want it just for a player that entered the area, or just for a vehicle that entered the area, or just for an AI. We're going to go to the node browser, and we're going to go to, where is it? Logic, Logic, and we're going to get a branch. So this branch will give us a condition, so we can trigger an event on only a certain condition. So we will put the branch to on object entered area, and say we want to do it is a player. So we're going to go down to the players section. Players, get is player. So we're going to collect the object to this object on this node, and is a player to the condition. Now, if true, we're going to damage that object being the player. So we're going to go in there again. It's not going to be anything different, but we're going to get hit with 50.
Now, to show you with a different branch, we're going to go to the AI nodes, and we're going to get is an AI. Is an AI advanced. Get is AI, and we're going to connect that to the condition this time. Instead of it being a player, we're going to recognize if it's an AI. Forgot to set the object back to the object that entered, which is going to be an AI. Now we're going to enter the area monitor again, this time as ourselves again, but it's not going to hurt us because we're not an AI. So that's how you can do different branches. You can do branches for many conditions, whatever condition you want. When you want to use your pointer, you want to make sure you go back to it and turn it back to off. That way it's going to be invisible when you're actually playing the game. And I'll actually do a quick other event for you so you can see another event that you can do. We're going to put that pointer as another object reference. Then we're going to get translate object to point. We're going to connect to that node because it's going to be our next event. Our object is going to be the object that entered. We're not going to use a branch this time. And then we are going to get object position, which is not an object, which is where I was looking right now. I'm going to go back. Object should transform. Get object position. Connect position node to that. And then we're going to connect that to our pointer. Then we're going to put a time on how quick it is and put it to default movement. So now, as you notice, you won't be able to see your area monitor zone anymore. And when we went into it, it translated us right to the point that I wanted to go to. So that's pretty much based on how to use your area monitors. You can create any events you want with them. Use any type of area monitors you want. Pointers are usually good. And that covers it for now.